Hello and good evening. Happy Monday. Happy December the 30th. Are we excited that the new year is coming? This year is almost over. I'm excited. Today I spent a lot of time going through more clutter and I made 3 Goodwill donations with furniture and pictures and stuff, which I feel pretty good about. They're things that I've had like since I first moved out, especially the pictures. I really love them. They're Marilyn Monroe. She was one of my favorite actresses. And I decided it was time for me to have pictures of my own on my wall. Pictures of myself, idolize myself. So they had to go too. But yesterday's ramblings, I was a Ramblebot 5000, but I guess I needed to talk more than I thought. So I'm glad my camera shut off. And then I tried to record, finish recording. And turns out it was just on photo. So it was like, yeah, it was time for me to shut up. So thank you for watching my video yesterday. And thank you for listening to me talk and be raw and real. Today I feel much better. It's been a great day. I'm excited. I got some good news today, but I don't want to say anything yet until it's finalized. But things are moving along way better than I expected, which is crazy. It's crazy. And I can't say I don't believe it. I believe it. I believe in miracles, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It's how fast it happened is insane. It's insane. I'm in shock. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but it happened, and it happened super fast. But anyways, this crystal I was talking about yesterday, I was telling the wrong name. It's not Angelite 23. It's called Auralite 23. And this is a crystal I was working with for my third eye and throughout my whole journey when I found this. Because I was like, every time I go to a crystal shop, I end up convincing myself I need a certain one. And I can't find it, but I end up finding something else that catches my eye. And this one was one. So it goes with my lights. Angelite, Auralite, Apophyllite, Sodalite. A lot of those help to connect you with your spirituality and stuff, but this one is for your third eye. It says, Auralite 23 stands as one of the planet's most potent crystals, resonating with exceptionally high vibrations. It encapsulates the energies of 23 distinct elements and minerals within a single gem. This transformative stone is renowned for its capacity to awaken dormant intuitive faculties and amplify psychic abilities. Utilizing Auralite 23 during meditation serves as a conduit for connecting and communing with your personal spirit guides, guardians, or ancestors, enriching your spiritual journey. Which is what most of us are all on. All of us on this earth are on this earth for a reason. Some of us are here for journeys. Some of us are here as a lesson. Whatever it is for you. But I do like to hold this one and meditate with it sometimes. I find it is helpful. I feel like I have more visions. I don't feel I see more things when I meditate, which is actually really cool when you open up to it. This is another one of my decks that's newer. I think I've had this one for a few months, so I want to pull some cards from here and see how this works. I think it's really cool to go with this stone because it goes with the third eye and connecting with your spirit guides and ancestors. And then this one is the Ancient Stones by Rebecca Campbell. I also have the Work Your Light ones, which I am not familiar with. I'm not familiar with these either, so we're going to play around with them. But it says, Ancient Stones hold the sacred energy of the earth. They are a portal to reach back in time to connect with the wisdom of the ancients and our ancestors. Uncover lost wisdom with these powerful guardians and teachers and attune to their energy for healing, guidance, and protection. Now, I think this is a good deck to work with right now with everything that we're guided to go through right now with releasing, elevating, healing for our highest and greatest goods. So I think this is actually a good deck because I kept staring at it today and I was like, I don't want to use those. I don't know anything about these, but we're going to mess with them. We're going to see what they have to say. Especially when they're saying to connect with your spirit guides and connect with your archangels and ask them for love, guidance, more. You already love, but ask them for more love, more guidance, more protection during this time. And more healing and to help you heal. Like, I keep being told to work more with Archangel Michael, which I've been working with, and now Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel. I also, well, I have my crystals today, so my titty crystals. Like, I found my big old ball of black obsidian, so I'm excited about that. And I mean, I always carry this obsidian, so like I feel extra protected today, extra grounded. I've had this one in all day. I just put these in right before I got on the camera. But yeah. And then I also have, speaking of, I carry, what is this? Smoky quartz. And then I also carry this angel crystal. Well, it's an angel stone, if you can see it. And that's Archangel Michael. I carry him with me. And then I also carry, sorry, my boobs are big enough that I can hide things in my bra and not be seen. Black tourmaline, like I said yesterday. A nice little chunk of that. And then clear quartz, like I said yesterday, to charge it all and keep it charged. So let me put those back. Don't even know they're there. So yeah, let's see what these cards, these things have to say for guidance and healing during this journey, because we are at the end of the calendar year, which obviously is the end and the beginning of new things. But this is just the calendar year. The new year really starts in spring, because new beginnings are the beginning of life, when, you know, babies are being born, like the animals are being born, and, you know, flowers are coming back to life from that cold, wintry death that they were in, that slumber, that sleep, that hibernation. But let's see. So ancient stones, let's see what they have as a message for our highest and greatest goods. We got boundary stones, which I've been told that I need to keep up my boundaries lately, more often than not. But negotiations, contracts, and communication. You need to hold your boundaries strong right now, because people are going to be coming back, trying to get back in good with you. And if you cut them off before and they're coming back again, you need to hold firm on those boundaries if you don't want those people back in your lives. And that comes with old energies too, not just people. Like yesterday, and I said I was kind of on the struggle bus because I really wanted to have a drink yesterday with the mood that I was in, or the feelings that I was in. But I kept my boundary and I held strong. And then you also need to hold strong with your boundaries and communication, like communicating things that you do and don't like, and what you will and won't tolerate. And hold firm to it. And what else do we have here? Let's see. What are the messages we have for our highest and greatest good? This is a brand new deck. I'm going to check the cards out when I got them, obviously, because who wouldn't? They're actually really pretty, because I like this. Oh, shoot. But bottom of the deck, the gateway. Open doors, opportunities, and right timing, which is everything that we've been going into right now. Now, talking about open doors, I've heard that, you know, when one door closes, another one opens. But I've had one door that's been unlocked the whole time, but I just refused to open it. I was never being blocked from a lot of the things that I thought I was being blocked from, and those were opportunities. The opportunity to walk away from a lot of things, people, places, things, energies, this home. And it all happens at the right time, divine timing. Now, I tell you what, I literally just made these rash, I wouldn't say rash, impulsive decisions where it's like that opportunity comes up and you have to take it. And, you know, you need to decide quick. And I took it. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. Well, I'll just say it. My house has been on the market for 10 days. Tomorrow will be, well, no, 10 days. It's been on the market for 10 days. I had my first viewing on Friday, and my realtor forgot to tell me that they put it in an offer, and he told me today. So, I mean, what is that for divine timing? Energy rising. Vitality, confidence, power, and decisiveness. Which is not a lie, because by me deciding me making that decision to choose myself and quit my job, cut off friends, well, people I thought were friends, and just like be solitary, even when I didn't want to. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. It's raised my confidence. Like, I don't feel nervous talking on this anymore. And I'm not a public speaker, but I don't feel that fear and like, anymore. I feel more comfortable doing it. Like, my confidence has definitely grown. And I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. And I feel like I've completely stepped into my power now, because I get to decide what I want to do. I decide who I talk to. I decide what kind of work I want to do. I decide if I want to go on vacation today. I don't ask anybody for their opinion unless there's something like I'm debating. And I get to decide if I take your advice or not. If I feel it works for me or not. And I will be honest with you and be like, you know what, this is my choice. And I'm going to stick to it. And I'm learning that, and I'm learning to stand in my power with that. Because a lot of the times, when I'm trying to decide something or make a decision, a few people like to talk over me or push their opinion. And I kind of feel like I am forced into something I don't want to be in. So, but like I end up doing it anyway. Because I felt like, well, but no, I'm not doing that anymore. And then we also have creativity, which is the era that I'm in and I've been in. It's been in this creative energy. Like, I just sit here making things all day, just random things, or cooking or baking, the things that I enjoy. But like, I just think of something and I just start making it. I see something in my mind and I just start drawing it. And you saw my drawings yesterday. I'm not that great of a drawer, but like I'm doing it. I like to sing, even though I'm not the best singer. But with creativity, creative expression, and trust your vision. My creative expression right now is talking. My expression comes out a lot in my dream catchers too. And they also tell a story if you take the time to look at them, which I haven't really put any on here. I haven't put any on here, but I have them on Facebook. I also have a website for my business I haven't set up yet, so that's another thing I'm going to start working on once I get everything packed up. Speaking of being packed up, my bedroom closet is empty, minus my like crafting stuff. My clothes are out of there, my shoes are out of there, the clutter and the junk are out of there. I just haven't packed up my crafting stuff yet. That was on my list to do today, but I did a lot, and I was going to be a little irritated because I didn't get my full like to-do list, which is now a goals to achieve list. And one of the things that I don't need to work on, because I'm in the middle of working on it, is not adding too much to my plate, because I'll have a whole to-do list on a day off, and I get irritated and upset with myself if I don't finish it. But then, like, if I showed you my list, you'd be like, you're trying to complete all this in one day? Yeah, those are my goals. And I mean, like, I don't have a concept of time when it comes to trying to do stuff like that. So that's my problem. And then we also have alignment. When I was sleeping today, I actually had this teal light that just like was floating around my eyes, and then like I was like focusing on it with my eyes closed, like in my mind's eye, imagining, this little tunnel, whatever. But like this light literally was like bouncing around, almost like Pac-Man, almost like it was like waiting for me to acknowledge that it was there. And when I just stopped, I told my mind just to shut up and be quiet. Sometimes I talk to it like that, because when you're meditating and it's like you start to get quiet, then things are just like, well, after this, we're going to do this. And then maybe you should do that. Oh, this is working. This is really nice and quiet. It's like, you know what? Shut up. This is my time. And then like it, but I saw this. And then as I was meditating, like that light just got brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. It was like I was just entering this whole tunnel. But by me doing everything that I knew I needed to do and I was being guided to do for months, and finally taking that step, that action, I am finally back in alignment. And a lot of people are getting into alignment, or needing to get into alignment, to welcome in these blessings that are coming in. You know, I did that, and I am being blessed upon blessed upon blessed, you know, and I'm very grateful. I am very grateful that I was woken up and shown the light. And it's coming together. Precision. And then focus on your manifestations. Those are like the stepping stones to your dream life. Start small, you know? Like, I want to reduce working 5 days a week to 4. And I want to use a day for myself, you know, to practice my craft or whatever. To work on something that I want to do for myself, like work can wait. Little goals. Or, oh, when I was on my weight loss journey, I would be like, all right, well, each week I would add like 10 more minutes to my workout routine. Start small, keep adding, go big. I mean, I still am on my weight loss journey, but I'm actually at a point in life and in my body where I feel comfortable in my own skin and I love my body. And I was never there. I always thought I was too fat, too big, too this, too that, too much of this, too little of that, you know. But now I'm at a point where I love my body. My body takes care of me, and I do my best to take care of it, even though I'm not always the best at it. But I'm very grateful for it. And I used to think, you know what? I'm going to lose like 50 pounds, and then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Well, you know what? I did that. And I got down to my goal weights, and I didn't feel any better about it. Because it's not just your looks, it's your mindset that comes with it. And then I gained that weight back, and then I lost it again, and then I gained it back. And now I lost most of it. I've lost like 40 pounds, and I've gained like 10 of it back. But I'm at a point where I'm like, I like my body. I like the way my clothes fit. I dress for my body. And the self-image I had in my mind and what I see in the mirror are not the same. Like, I would tell myself, you can't wear shorts because your legs are too fat. Or you can't do this. You can't wear that shirt. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't wear low-cut shirts because you're going to show all your cleavage. Well, you know what? I got titties, okay? I got titties. I was blessed with them. A lot of the ladies in my family were blessed with them. Not all of them were blessed with booties. My mom was. I was medium blessed in that department, but I got titties, okay? So, like, they're going to show no matter what I wear. I just accepted it. It's going to happen no matter what. Or, like, certain dresses that I liked, you know, and the plus size stuff, it'll have, like, they'll fit your body, but then, like, the chest area cutouts or, like, the lines that they have are too small. Like, not every plus size person just has a big body and small chest. Like, some of us are just voluptuous, you know? And I had to let go of the idea that I was too fat because I didn't fit into those dresses. Or I used to want to get a breast reduction and then, like, get implants. Why? That was silly. Body dysmorphia. I don't know why I started talking about that either. Probably because it's a stepping stone. And then, like, I've always had big thighs. I'm 5'3". The ladies in my families are like busty and big juicy legs, okay? And my grandma always used to say, is like, girl, look at those big juicy legs. And this summer I wore some shorts that were shorter than what I'm used to, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't wear these. But I always look at these shorts because they always look like booty shorts when other people wear them. But I have to remember that I'm 5'3" and I have short legs. So booty shorts on somebody else are like middle of the thigh shorts for me. And if they are booty shorts, I ain't wearing them. Well, I wear them around my house. But I still have a bit of modesty. I don't like showing my whole body off. I don't even care. I don't care what kind of body I have. I like to keep some things covered. I like classic. I'm not putting anybody else down for liking to dress like that, but just for me, my own standards. I like the classic, like leave something to the imagination, you know? But like my dress that I wore when I found my crown. That's the most bustiest dress that I have. And at first I wasn't going to wear it, but you know what? Again, I got titties, and they're there. They're going to show through anything, no matter what. So I just learned to be comfortable in my own skin. And learned to love being comfortable in my own skin. And now I love that dress. I haven't been out anywhere to wear it, but I will sometime soon. I don't know if I'm going to go out tomorrow or not. I usually don't like to go out on holiday nights because people are nuts, and especially on New Year's. I mean, like, I'm in Aurora, Colorado right now. That incense is going right in my face. But I'm in Aurora, Colorado right now, and, like, I know this is everywhere, but there's constantly gunshots and shootings and stupid things during the middle of the week. It's going to get worse tomorrow. So I just keep my little butt inside on those days. I don't go anywhere. Now, I did buy myself a little or it's not a little, but I bought myself a non-alcoholic champagne, but it's the Stella Peach, which that stuff is super sweet. So I'm probably going to water it down with some club soda or something. But, that's my starting small, again. It's like I want to go out and celebrate, and I probably will until it gets too crazy, or I might just stay here. If I'm going to celebrate on my own, or I might have a little one-person house party. And dance and sing and have my non-alcoholic alcohol and just have a great time. And spend time with people I want to be with, and not people I don't want to be around. But while I was playing around with my cards, we got 3 cards. And it's been, if anybody else watches a lot of the tarot readings, it's been about building foundations. They've been talking about a lot, which is right now, that's like what I'm doing, is I'm building a sturdier foundation because the foundation that I was working on before was faulty. It was cracked. And things were starting to fall through the cracks. So now I'm rebuilding that in all areas of my life, with relationships, healing, addictions, all of that stuff. And they're calling for that right now. And to be patient with yourself. Like I was saying too, how I'm being easier on myself by not getting mad that I didn't finish a to-do list that was 3 people's worth of a to-do list in a day. You know, and just being happy that I did accomplish some of those things on there. I accomplished a lot. I accomplished a lot more than what I would have normally acknowledged myself doing. So, I'm proud of myself for that. And then we also got, lay it on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, and forgive. Give your worries, your fears, and your burdens to God, the universe, whatever you identify to or as or whatever, you know. Give those worries to them, those fears. Write it down in a God box. Write down your worries, your fears on a piece of paper, fold it up, put it in a box that you designate, you know, for your God box, and release that. Let them take it. So you can be free, you can be light, you know, because we're meant to receive. We're not meant to be burdened. It's all an illusion once you see through it. And then we also got the records. Remember why you came. Be bold and legacy. Why are you here on this earth? I was put on this earth to help people heal. In any way, in all ways that I can relate to. What were you put on this earth for? Were you put on this earth to entertain people? To move people with your art? To impress people? Well, I mean, we all impress people. But, like, I mean, like, impress people's palates, you know, with your cooking, you know. Impress people with your building skills. Like, what is your purpose on earth? And a good way to remember that is to look for meditations or guided meditations on YouTube. That's what I do. Of remembering, like, your past lives, your soul remembrance, soul retrieval, Akashic records, what's today? Monday, obviously. So Saturday, I did a meditation for a guided meditation. It was like a guided meditation hypnosis for remembering your soul contract. And at some point, it was just like I started seeing visions of things, like little snippets, like a scene. But then all of a sudden, I remembered something. It was like, in my mind, I was screaming like, oh yeah, you know, I'm this. And it was really cool. And I mean, if you ask, you will receive it. If you ask for that help and that guidance, they will tell you. So look for those. That'll help you figure out what else you want to do. Like I wanted, like I said yesterday, I wanted to have my own cafe. And I got accepted to 3 schools for basically at their culinary programs. And then I decided not to go because I worked in restaurants for most of my life, and it's a lot of stuff that you learn on the job and on the go. I was also in, like, I think it was Pro Start in high school for my last 2 years, cooking and stuff, and we visited all those colleges and everything else, and I fell in love with it. But then a lot of that stuff I know how to do on my own. And those kind of degrees are I'm not putting anybody down with it, but it's kind of pointless because you go to school for all that and you have all this training, but then you still start off entry level making nothing. And then you work for these restaurants and then you never really end up using that degree for what you wanted it to, unless you are the owner and the chef of that restaurant. Or you got lucky and you work somewhere where they'll let you do that. But a lot of places don't do that anymore. And then I was going to go to school for interior design until I realized that, once again, you are your own boss in that one. If you wanted to be an interior decorator, which those are 2 different things. Interior decorators are kind of like the things that you see when you go to, what's the place? Like Ethan Allen and, like any of the furniture stores where they have like that room set up, you know, each little room, like IKEA and stuff, they have their little sections with their rooms and they're set up that way. That's more of what an interior decorator does. Interior designers do a lot of the remodeling too, as well as the decorating. And I wanted to do that, but I couldn't justify spending $100,000 for a 3-year education and being self-employed, because at that time the economy was going down and a lot of people were losing jobs in businesses and stuff, and this was like back in 2008. But now you see everybody on YouTube does it and puts it out there, and like you have all these home remodeling shows, like, you know, so you got to make yourself different than everybody else. I like to do a lot of different things. The cave. Retreat, time out, self-care, slow down. But I like to have my hand in different pots. I get bored doing the same thing all the time. Hence the reason why I have so many cards. But I like to see the messages and see how a lot of these decks coincide with each other and with the energy and stuff that's going around. I do like to see those. I could read from the book, but I'm not going to today. Those are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, there's more things behind it, and it'll give you like, like the lay it on the altar, because that one looks interesting. I lied, but the soul inquiry. How can you soften your heart? What are you carrying that's getting too heavy to carry alone? What burdens or problems, fears, sadness are you carrying that you don't want to carry anymore, that you want to release? Write it down. Speak it out loud. Pray. Pray to whatever deities that you believe in for your highest and greatest good. Ask them for help. Ask them to remove things from your energy. Cleanse. Like sage or Palo Santo your house. They even have like sage and Palo Santo incense if you don't like to use like the actual bundles of sage or the sticks of Palo Santo. Cleanse your energy. Let those feelings out. Like yesterday, I journaled, cried a little bit while I journaled, and I sat in the sun and I just let the sunlight sit on me for like 10 minutes. And I felt like relieved. Well, once you let those burdens go, shoot, man, I tell you, it's a indescribable feeling. Like you when you feel it, you'll know. But I didn't want to stay on here as long as yesterday because that was almost a 2-hour video and that was kind of insane. I guess I just need to talk. So I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate you listening today. And I will be back tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens for tomorrow too, because I keep taking this day by day. Like I was asking myself earlier, I was like, all right, well, you know, my place is sold. It's selling. It's sold. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? And I'm like, you don't need to worry about it right now. All you need to worry about is the task at hand, which is packing your stuff up. And when you're done and ready to go, that's when they'll tell you where you're going to go. You know, because my plan was, as I drive back, because I'm going to drive, is to take like a little road trip on the way there. Stop and see this and stop and see that. Like there are things that I just want to do and enjoy my trip back. Or maybe go somewhere else before I go there. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I want to do. And I'm free to do it. I get to decide what I want to do, and I'm free to do it. Nothing can stop me. I have no timeline. I have no time restrictions for anything. Like, I don't have to rush and be back there because I have to start a job. I'm my own boss. I run my own business now. And I can work from anywhere, doing anything. Like my bracelets that I made yesterday, you know. I sell those. I could sell a few of those and, you know, get some money for a little while and not do anything. And I like it. I like it a lot. So, what are your plans for this next year? Even though we're not supposed to be planning, but like, what would you like to see happen this next year? I want to see my business grow. I want to see all the things that I can achieve. I want to see all of my ideas come to light. All the things that I can create. You know, I'm excited to see that because I didn't have the time to do that before. And I didn't have that vision, but now I see like there's paths everywhere. Here, 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 here. I want to see how great this next year is going to be. And you know what you can do is you can say, universe, show me how great this next year is going to be. Show me all the possibilities that I have at hand. And they'll show you. So be excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching.